everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you my Spookathon TBR. And Spookathon is a Halloween themed thriller based readathon. It takes place from October 14th through October 20th this year, and it's hosted by Books and Lala. So there are 5 challenges for this readathon, and I think for this readathon I'm just gonna list like different options I have for the different challenges, and a lot of them are gonna be repeats. Alright, so the first challenge is to read a thriller, and so I have 2 options for this. The first being The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware, which is a thriller, and I've read like 3 other Ruth Ware books and really liked them all, so I've been wanting to read this one too. And the other option is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, which I actually don't own a physical copy of, but I just got Libby recently. The audiobook for We Were Liars is actually on Libby, so, and I have the audiobook in my, like on my loans shelves, so it's ready for me to listen to, so I may be listening to that. Hi, Autumn. Yeah. Yeah. So the next challenge is to read a book with red on the cover, and I also have many options, many options for this challenge. So the first is The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware again. The next is Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia, which it has red here at the bottom, so it counts if I decide to read this one. Yeah. The next option is Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab, and this is the second book in the City of Ghosts series. I read City of Ghosts last year and I really enjoyed it, so I've been wanting to read this one, and the text is like really big, so I don't think it would take me as long to read, so that's good. The next option would be Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendar Blake, and I've been wanting to read this book for a while, and I finally found it on Thrift Books. I have Girl of Nightmares on my shelves up there, but with this one being the first one in the series, I would obviously read this one first. The next option for this challenge is Slasher Girls and Monster Boys by many authors. It is a anthology short story collection. This camera is driving me nuts. Okay. Just fixed my camera. But anyway, Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, this is an anthology by many authors, and this little thing on the cover just looks really freaky, so I really want to read it for Halloween time. 2 more options for this challenge, and the next being Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton, and I found this audiobook actually on Scribd, so I may listen to that for this readathon because I need help. And by the way, I'm sorry if this video feels weird, but like I'm just kind of in a hurry because I have midterms and stuff that I need to be working on, and so I guess I'm just trying to hurry, and I really want to go to the gym too, so yeah. The last option I have for this challenge is Lock and Key by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, and this is a graphic novel, so that would also help during this readathon, and I've been wanting to read this for a while, so I really want to do that, so that would definitely help in helping me get through the challenges, so yeah. The next challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title, so I have a few options for this too. So the options we have for this, I've mentioned all of them already. Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, Hannah Dressed in Blood by Kendar Blake, Tunnel of Bones, bones being the spooky word, by Victoria Schwab, and The Death of Mrs. Westaway. So, oh, and the spooky word for this one is slasher, and then spooky word for this one is blood, and the spooky word for this one is obviously death. The fourth challenge for this readathon is to read a book with a spooky setting. And so for this challenge, I'm just gonna go with all of the ones that I listed in number 2. So that would be Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, The Death of Mrs. Westaway, Strange Grace, Hannah Dressed in Blood, Lock and Key, Tunnel of Bones, did I say? Oh, and Now Entering Adamsville. So, yeah, my strategy for this readathon is just gonna be, I guess, just kind of mood read out of the ones that are listed in 2 and 4, because those are like the ones that I've listed the most in. There is one more challenge, but I just want to say this before I forget. But yeah, that's gonna be my strategy, is to just like mood read those and then like try to pick ones that can go towards multiple challenges. So just so I can get as many done as possible. So yeah. And so lastly, the last challenge is something you wouldn't normally read. And so the only one that I think would be would be okay for me to count without like cheating at all would be Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, just because the audiobooks, I do listen to audiobooks quite often, so it would be kind of a stretch to count that as something I would normally read. So with this being a short story collection, I don't think I've actually ever read a short story collection, so it would definitely be something I would normally read. But yeah, who knows, if I can't get to this, I might just find something else. Who knows, not me. I could always count Lock and Key, because even though I've read some graphic novels, I don't read them like super often. Just because, I mean, for one thing, they're expensive, and for another thing, they're expensive. So, I'm so dumb. Do you like my hair ribbon? I've been seeing people wear them, and I think they're super cute. So I got a pack of them on Amazon, and I really like it. Anyways, also, I wanted to say I'm sorry if the lighting looks weird in this video, but it's really overcast today, so there's no natural lighting, so I'm just working with these fluorescent lights in my kitchen. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I know it's probably pretty short, but that's okay. Short videos are nice sometimes too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!